We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Welcome back to Cactus Wrestling. Today we are doing our 185 85. Oh my god. Oh my
185.
god,
New weight class.
185. 184-pound bracket breakdown. We're gonna go through every single matchup. Mike Lawn, his car broke down.
Well, I
Classic.
mean, he was also coaching, and then so
Yeah.
technical difficulties. He'll be ready for majority of the weights, but just not this one and probably one other one. But
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wait for him for some of the other weight classes, but we'll start with
juicier
184 here.
weights.
Yeah. So I think oh wait, let me start the tournament here. Okay. I think it's pretty easy to say that Kai Kaisen's gonna win this, yeah?
There's no doubt. And I'll just note, I picked Brooker of App State
Oh,
to beat
I
Delesio
I
of
chose
LIU.
I actually chose Delesio of LIU, but I
The
don't
reason I chose Brooker was because I figure App State usually does better than LIU as a whole. But that's me.
fair. Okay, Will Feldkamp, the 17th seed, All-American last year, is 12-9, and he's got Nate Dugan of Princeton.
That's because he's so boomer bust.
Yeah, I think people have figured him out. He was at a small school, Clarion, last year. He was a junk move type of guy. I think being on a bigger stage, people kind of figure him out. I chose Dugan here.
I chose Feldkamp
We were just saying
because he's the boomer bust.
what are we gonna do for a tie? And we might have to alternate or something. Like I'll get the first one, you get the second one.
All right, yeah. If we go with alternate, and that's fine. It'll be interesting how that plays out.
That's why we need Mike Long here to break.
Yeah, that's why we need Mike.
Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna matter though. I mean, we'll get to that when we get to that. But all right, Bennett Berge of South Dakota State versus Shane Legal.
Here I chose Berge.
I did too.
I mean, I watched Legal at Big Tens. He's decent, but I don't think that he's gonna pull off the win here.
I agree. David Key of Navy versus Sam Wolf of Air Force.
I went with the Air Force.
I chose Air Force as well.
Wolf's been doing pretty good this year. I mean, David Key's usually tough and all, but like, I think Wolf has had more impressive wins and
Lenny Pinto versus Caleb Hopkins.
Pinto all the way. I don't see a chance that Pinto gets upset this early.
I agree, but Pinto has a real gas problem. Like Hopkins is tough, and
yeah, but
the way that we saw Bullock even wrestle against him at Big Tens, and Pinto did not do well at Nationals last year. So I did,
but I don't think he's going to lose in the first round this time.
Fair. Okay. Big Ten matchup: Saldana versus Bullock.
After watching Bullock the Big Tens, like I said, I can't go against Bullock in this matchup. Like he's definitely, I think he majored him at Big Tens or in the duel or something. Like, Bullock's definitely gonna win.
I chose Bullock as well, and Mike took his photo at Big Tens.
Yes, I took a photo of him. Not
was it his phone?
No, it was his coach's phone. It was his high school coach's phone.
Gotcha.
The two high school coaches.
We almost rode the elevator with him.
That's true. He was standing right there.
Yeah.
That photo circulating around there somewhere.
Aaron Azarov, Columbia versus Jacob Nolan, Binghamton. I went with Binghamton here. Come on.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. Nolan disappointed me so much at EIWAs that I had to go with Azarov. I know they haven't wrestled each other, but Azarov's beaten Foka several times, and Foka, I think, pinned Nolan in like a minute at EIWAs. I couldn't. I was like, if Nolan had at least outdid his seed, I would have considered it.
Hey, it's a Pokemon triangle in the making, and we've been saying it wrong. Thank you to the commenter who corrected us. It's the transitive property, not the associative property.
Oh.
Yeah, the transitive property states that Azarov will beat Nolan, will beat Foka. Foka will beat Nolan, and Nolan will beat Azarov.
Then what's the associative property?
There's parentheses involved. It's
parentheses.
It's more mathy. Anyway, I'll give you the tiebreaker on that one. I chose
Munoz.
Munoz.
Definitely Munoz. He's not getting upset by Jaquan. Sorry.
Yeah,
Same thing with Plot. Plot's
I,
definitely.
I chose Plot.
Yeah,
Okay.
no question.
Speaking of Chris Foca, can James Conway take him down? I chose no.
You chose who?
I chose Foca. I said
Oh,
Conway's
I
not.
went with Conway. I have no faith in Foca.
Whoa. Hey, I got
No faith in Foca. No faith in the Cornell guy that took third last year at a weight class down and comes up and has been basically hot and cold. Like,
to be fair, half of his losses are to one guy.
I don't care.
Yeah. By the way, the tiebreakers we've been doing alternating, and they've been the higher seed each time, so it's kind of working out.
Convenient.
Yeah, until something goes wrong. But anyway, okay, Colton Hawks versus Gavin Kane. Kane was an All-American, right?
Kane, I think he All-American took like 8th one year, like
Yeah.
2 years ago or something. But that being said, I chose Colton Hawks.
Ooh, I chose Kane.
You see, I could have seen it going Kane's way, but I went with Hawks. I feel like Missouri is finally like getting healthy and wrestling really well. And I know Hawks lost to Whiting in the wrestle off or a tournament earlier in the year, and now has obviously claimed the spot back. He's been looking really solid. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can see it. I mean, I'll give you the tiebreaker. Higher seed goes too. All right, Truex.
yeah,
Versus
Truex isn't going to lose
Fine.
to Clarion.
He might though. You know, Will Feldkamp was Clarion, and he went on a run last year.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is
but I
this
don't
is
think
Feldkamp's replacement, and he's a national qualifier. How many small teams like Clarion can say that?
that's true. Yeah, they had a backup that. That's a good point.
I chose Truex.
I chose Truex. Yeah.
All right, TJ Stewart versus Max Hale.
TJ Stewart is who I went with. I mean, Hale's been solid. I mean, I know he had a good freestyle run in the preseason or in between the seasons. But I think Stewart's been the more impressive one during this year.
I think he's come on hot as of late, and he's a dark horse guy to go on a run. Lane Maljeski, Michigan State versus Dylan Fishback.
Lane's pretty tough. I mean, watching him at Big Tens, he definitely is a tough wrestler, but I still went with Fishback.
I agree. I mean, Fishback's a freshman, redshirt freshman. But yeah, I went with NC State here. All right, high flying, both exciting wrestlers, Heller and Rogotsky.
I went Rogotsky because he's got that pin potential.
I also went with Rogotsky because he has that pin potential.
Yeah,
We'll see if he puts it on display.
I mean, he's he's the top 10 in the country for pins.
Yeah, and he got one at Big Tens, we saw.
I think he's moved up to like 8.
And he does it with like he gets taken down, reaches behind himself, and then like chin whips.
Yeah,
like,
no, it is weird.
Yeah. Salazar Negron.
Conventional moves.
I chose Salazar.
I chose Salazar. I don't think he's getting knocked off by Negrin. I mean, Negrin's decent, but yeah.
Yeah, 13-9 ASU. All right. So we go into the round of 16. Keckeisen versus Dugan. Keckeisen, fair?
Yeah. I mean, I had Keckeisen against Feldkamp, but I still chose Keckeisen, yeah.
All right. So nothing egregious here. Just the one seed moving forward. All right. 8 versus 9. Who do you got?
I picked Sam Wolf. He's again, like I said before, he's been impressing me. I think Wolf is destined for the quarterfinals.
I also chose Sam Wolf. Only 4 losses on the season.
Yeah, hey, Air Force has got some tough guys. The ones that they had that qualified, I think, are going to do some good work.
All right, Lenny Pinto versus Jaden Bullock.
So Pinto beat Bullock 10-4 the first time they wrestled, and then in overtime, 4-1. Bullock improving each time. I went Bullock.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. I chose Lenny Pinto here. So who got the last tiebreaker?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it it was Hawks, right? You chose Hawks?
I chose Hawks, yeah.
Yeah.
It was So the tiebreakers we had were Feldkamp, Dugan, and then the next one was
Foka,
Foka,
then
Conway,
Hawks.
and then
Yep.
Hawks. So the first one went to you,
Yep.
second one went to me, and the third one went to you.
Yep.
Wait, no, there had to have been another one. Feldkamp, Dugan, and then you picked Nolan.
Yeah.
So that's 2. 3 was Foka, 4 was Hawks. So 5 would be it goes to you.
Sorry, Money Pinto. Although
I had Bullock. Bullock, I believed in you.
Also, I mean, I could see it though because, like you said, Bullock's been
He's been proving
closing the
each
gap.
time. I think this is Bullock's time. He's going to make the quarters.
Yeah, and we were right in front of that match, and Pinto gasses, and that's my concern with Pinto. But he's so talented though; it's hard to choose against him.
Yeah.
All right, I chose Munoz here.
I chose Munoz. I think he's on a collision course with his buddy Kekaisen.
Whoa. All right, Dustin Plott versus Chris Foka. Although you had Conway,
I had Conway here, and I picked Plott to beat Conway.
Yeah, I mean, I picked Plott anyway, so I don't think Foka's gonna be making a run like he did last year.
So I seriously doubt we're going to agree on this one.
Okay. You chose Colton Hawks?
I chose Colton Hawks because I have no faith in Bernie Truex.
Whoa. I mean, okay. I mean, you get the tiebreaker, right?
Yeah, I get the tiebreaker. So, hey, Colton Hawks, like I said, he's coming on hot. I think he's going to be real competitive. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Truex won that match, but I don't see Truex making the semis for the 3rd or 4th year in a row now. I just don't see it happening. I mean, granted, I know he had a real tight Big Ten match, like he had a great tournament, but I think he's going to get knocked off earlier in the tournament than later.
Man, that's tough. Truex is really good at making the semis and then taking 4th place at this tournament.
Yeah. Hey, he could still take 4th.
He could. I chose Truex to win this, but the system in place, even though Mike Long as a tiebreaker would definitely choose Truex. Hey, he's not.
Hey, Mike can comment on this all he likes.
Yeah. All right. This is a round 3 between these two. TJ Stewart is undefeated. I chose TJ Stewart.
I went TJ Stewart as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Feel good about that. Okay. Ragazzi Salazar.
I went Ragatsky. They haven't matched up. I think he could pin him.
He definitely could. But Salazar's got 1 loss on the year.
Okay. He doesn't know the junk that Ragatsky's gonna throw, and he's gonna catch him. That's why Ragatsky pinned whoever the hell it was. He pinned Truex.
He did pin Truex, yeah.
Like I was like, Ragatsky's gonna beat Heller. He's gonna knock off Salazar, and then that's gonna be his whole tournament.
Man,
then lose 2 in a row. But that was my prediction. Is Ragatsky's gonna make some noise in the championship bracket, stir the pot a bit, but then fizzle out, simmer down.
I mean, that's relying a lot on that boom. When the guy's 18-8, got 8 losses.
Okay.
Hey, I get the tiebreaker here, so I get Salazar.
Yeah, well, okay.
Salazar's 1 loss is to Colton Hawks.
Hey, Colton Hawks.
The 11th. All right, we're into the quarterfinals. Kekaisen versus Sam Wolf.
This is where Sam Wolf leaves the championship bracket.
Yes, he does. Sorry, Sam Wolf. Hey, prove us wrong. All right, so you had Jaden Bullock versus Munoz.
I still think Munoz would beat Pinto.
Wow. I had Pinto winning this over Munoz, but hey, you get the
shit.
Wait, you said Munoz over Bullock?
Yeah, I had Munoz over Bullock.
All right.
Because I was like, yeah, Kekaisen on Munoz is going to be a rematch in the semis again.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost would have preferred Rogatsky over Salazar instead of Pinto Munoz, but that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no wrong pick here. I mean, it's going to be a miracle if Lenny Pinto gets that far. I have him making the semis. I think I had him making the semis last year, and he
lost in the first round last year.
He did terrible. Yeah, I think he went 1-2.
Yeah,
Plot
he also
versus,
wasn't seeded his top 5, so that's.
I had Plot versus Truex here. I chose.
I did not. I had this matchup and I picked Plot.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Did you have Truex beating Plot?
No, I had Plot over Truex.
Oh, okay.
All right. TJ Stewart versus
Ryder Rogatsky. That's what I had.
Okay, so who did you have advancing?
Oh, TJ Stewart. Like I said before, Rogatsky's going to have the one big upset of knocking off Salazar. And then after he beats Salazar, then he's just going to lose. Like, he's not going to All-American. He's going to be, like, what is that, round 12 guy.
Round of 12, round of 16, yeah, okay.
That's how his tournament's going to go. So TJ Stewart's going to make it into the semis.
So I actually have TJ Stewart upsetting Salazar here. I think this guy's going to go on a Mackay run. I think he's learned from Mackay. He is incredibly athletic and strong and fast.
He is a freshman too, so like this would be the year for him to do it.
Yeah, he's getting hot at the right time. All right, Keckeisen versus Munoz.
As much as I would love to pick Munoz, because I do like Munoz, I went with Keckeisen. I feel like he's proven unequivocally to be the guy to beat at this weight.
I agree.
His closest match has been like not close. So
I agree.
Yeah.
Nothing more to add here. Okay, Dustin Plott versus TJ Stewart.
So this is the semi that I had.
Me too.
I went back and forth about it. Because like you said, like Stewart could have that Mackay-like run. But I ultimately went with the more consistent season of Dustin Plott.
I also did that. I mean, Plott's got 3 losses on the year. 2 of them are to Keckeisen. I think one of them is to Pinto, I believe. I think he's switched matches with Pinto. So, yeah, I mean, I think he's going to make the finals. And then Keckeisen Plott, round 3, I chose Keckeisen.
Yeah, Keckeisen Plott round 3. Yeah, no, Keckeisen all the way.
All right.
Definitely.
So there you have it. There is our 184 pounds NCAA championship breakdown. We have Parker Keckeisen winning his first national title. Dustin Plott in the finals. Hey, TJ Stewart in the semis. Trey Munoz. Hopefully he has a healthy tournament this year. Let us know your thoughts down below on some, how's Truax going to do? How's Foca? How's Fishback? Rogatsky? Some of these other guys, Sam Wolf.
I mean, of all the weights, I feel like this is one weight where I don't think there's going to be a lot of craziness happening at this weight.
Yeah,
or at least,
it's
more consistent. It's been more even overall. So
I think there's a big gap in the talent too.
Yeah.
Top guys are heads and shoulders above some of the lower ranked guys, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I didn't pick too many crazy upsets here. I mean, I feel like I am known for picking some really wild choices, but then again, I did pick Rogatsky over Salazar. So hopefully Rogatsky proves me right. And
that's what we love about it. Drop a comment down below, 184 pounds, and stay tuned for more. We're doing every weight. So starting at 184 and next up, hey, you're just going to have to stay tuned and see what it is. We're going to get them all 4 videos a day for the next few days until the Nationals right here on Cactus Wrestling.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.